What up, my awesome viewers? It is Ryan here. We got a different day, different car, different camera. And yeah, this is my dad's 2017 Camry SE. This is the mid-level trim, and you got that 17-inch wheel. You got that beautiful blue color, which is pretty similar to my car. And yeah, let's take a look at the exterior. Take a look at around. This is the 4-cylinder model, so if you notice, it is missing that exhaust, which he does plan on getting it too, to just kind of even things out. It's pretty similar to my situation. There's a little diffuser down here, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if the camera can catch that or not, but that does look pretty cool. Tail lights. We also get this spoiler too with the car, and the wheels are alloy, and I like the fact that they are not chrome, because if they're chrome they get scratched pretty easily. This one does not have the sunroof, so it's just a regular painted roof. And I got to admit, I really like the front. Like, the front looks really sporty, but not overly stylized like the newer one. And yeah, I know, like, the newer one is a little bit more polarizing. I think this is more of the conservative yet sporty. There's a nice touch to it. And this one unfortunately does not have the LED, the white one. This one has the orange fog lights, and you have the regular halogen bulbs, and then you have the mirrors, where these ones does not have turn signals. I forgot which version of them does have turn signal, but this one does not. And then you have chrome inserts around here. Let's take a look at the interior. This one comes with the sort of half cloth, half leatherette. I believe you call them pleather, maybe. It's a pretty good blend, because like the places where you'll sit, you don't see a lot of wrinkles, but if you get in and out a lot on these little sections here, you might see wrinkles in the long run. Let me see if they have wrinkles in the driver's seat. Yeah, so the positive thing here is that there isn't any wrinkles from what I can see and what the camera can pick up. And man, I really like these seats. I actually like these seats more than I do in my own car, because they just look really sporty. Like, just the way how you have red threads around the seats, that looks really nice. It is a power seat, but the passenger side is a manual seat, so you get the bar. And let's just hop in. Let's take a look. Here's what the interior looks like. The steering wheel, I also really like the steering wheel too. The steering wheel has these nice little notches here. And you do get paddle shifters. Hopefully you guys can see that. Here's what they sound like. And you do have a screen. I don't remember how many inches this particular screen is. It's definitely on the smaller side. This one does not have navigation, and it's mainly useful for like the backup camera and just audio tracks and things like that. Oh, and another thing is these sort of like visors, I believe you call them. They have these cards instead of like the whole visor pulling out. So the thing that I like about my car is that since the whole visor pulls out, you get that extra bit of like blockage. While with the cards, it's not as much. Like, this is probably the best it can do, and it kind of hangs too. So you have your lights. sunglass holder that actually works. I remember way back when I had the Lexus. This I can't even open this. I don't even know what was in there. Like, I can't even open that. I was like, damn. All right, so you have the mirror. It's the manual mirror where it manually dims up and down. Here you can take a look at the new camera. It's the Mark II G7X. And you have the shifter. I also like the shift boots too. Well, it looks like a manual, but obviously people know that it's not because of right here. This is how you can tell that it's not a manual. But I actually like the way how this is designed. But I know that a lot of people in the enthusiast community might not like this kind of design, but I do. I think it's pretty cool. And then it does have the shift gates here, which mine does not. Mine just has the sport mode. If you want sport, pull it down. This one you can actually change it with the stick, so that's pretty cool. But the downside here is that if you notice, there's no handbrake, no such handbrake. And wow, I know it's like the newer cars, they have this sort of foot brake down here, if you guys can see that. Yep, there you go. And here is the look at the pedals. I don't even think you can see it. There you go. Bring some sun out. Hopefully you guys can see the pedals. It's not aluminum, it's just like regular pedals. And then I like how simple this car is, really, because a lot of the modern cars, they have touchscreen. Like they literally have just one giant ass touchscreen and you do everything there. But this one is like kind of old school, which I like that a lot. So there's like tuning knob right here, tuning knob, volume knob, AC knobs, temperature knobs, and just buttons that are really visible. Like, you know what these buttons are, you know what they do. And here's what they sound like. And then you also get this little compartment here. It's nice too. You can store stuff. There's USB and aux. My car does not have aux, which is sad. But this one does have aux, and it has the power outlet. Here's the glove box. It's pretty big, actually. And cup holders. Pretty good size cup holders. And this is basically what I used to film before I got the camera, Note 9. It's pretty good, pretty decent too. And here is the center console. Hopefully, I think I blocked the mic for a second. Anyways, here's the center console. Good storage space. And the thing that I like about this, right, it moves up. Like, that is a really nice feature that I wish my car has, which it does not, but this is nice. I like that. And anything else? Oh, this is pretty useful here too. Like a little change compartment here. I like that. I don't know what the rest of the buttons are, the blank ones, if you have the higher trim level. I have no idea. And I like the fact that the door handle isn't one of those door handles that can easily break. Because there are certain cars that have those door handles that can break pretty easily. Like, this feels good. And here's what the shut-in sounds like. Pretty solid. Here's the window switches. So only the driver and passenger are auto, fully auto. These ones you have to hold them up and down. Here's the mirror controls. And I like how the dash actually follows through. So there's actually that red threading all the way through to the dash. And this is like soft, well, soft-ish. And then this is plastic right here. And this is also soft-ish. And oh, you actually have, okay, one of the things that's kind of annoying about this car is the turn signal. So it has those like turn signals where you move it just like slight up, and it does that 1, 2, 3, and then sometimes it wouldn't stop, so I would literally have to do this to like make it stop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a light up here too. And let's take a look at the back seat. Hopefully I can sit in the back, because it is a sedan. I'm probably gonna sit behind here. This is better, it's more room. Okay. Barely fit in there, but pretty good enough. Okay, here we go. Kind of like the same thing sort of carries through. You have the window switch, and then, so I believe that like the higher trim level actually has like AC here. So this one you have storage space, and I am 6 foot. This is pretty much all the way back. I am somewhat comfortable. Like, yeah, I can possibly sit here for long durations. I'll flip it up and have you guys take a look at the headroom. Hang on a second. Okay, so this is what the headroom is like. It's actually not that bad. Like, again, six foot, so pretty good. And here, I'll just sit like this too. There you go. Not that bad at all. And then you have this thing where it folds down, and it's cup holders, and it falls down. So yeah, it's not like those things where there's like a detents. I think the older Camrys have that detents where it doesn't just like fall right down. There's like a spot where it stops. And then let's take a look at the trunk. Oh, I also like how like whenever you open the trunk, it actually opens kind of halfway. It's more convenient. Like my car, it doesn't do that. It actually just sort of unlocks itself, and then you actually like open up the whole rest. So that's a pretty nice feature. This is basically the trunk space, and it is actually pretty freaking massive. Like you can store a lot of stuff. Like here's a tire, and on the bottom there's another tire. And the story here is that this is the tire of my old Lexus, where it is now gone. This is the only souvenir that I have left of the car. And the seats, you can actually pull them, and you can actually bring the seats down, which is pretty freaking convenient if you have like really large things and you don't have anybody sitting behind you. You can actually pull it down. And I like how there's like these little plastic bits here where like they know you're gonna put stuff there, so they made it like this so that it doesn't get like too dirty, which is nice. And these things you can just like wash them off, so I like that too. And it doesn't fold all the way down because of the seat being like so far back, but yeah, you can actually pull the whole thing down, which is pretty freaking nice. And oh, you have map pockets, forgot to mention that. And you also get cup holders and a little storage space. And I believe that's pretty much it to what I can see of like little details here and there about the car. The engine's a 2.5 4-cylinder, I think 178 horsepower, probably around that sort of torque number. And well, that's pretty much it. If you guys like it, click subscribe, click the bell for more content. You guys stay awesome.